Hello friends, welcome to the chapter 5 of MTBD, that is commercial arithmetic. So in commercial arithmetic today we shall look after compound interest. Compound interest, it can be calculated yearly, half yearly, quarterly or monthly. So the interest which is calculated on the principal amount and on the accumulated interest of the previous period. So this is being called as compound interest. It is also called as interest on interest. So to calculate compound interest you require different formulas. So here you can look after a formula. So if you want to calculate an amount, so amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. So A is equal to amount, P is equal to principal, R is equal to rate of interest and N is equal to time. N is also nothing but number of years. So you can either write N or T. So N will be most usable. So better write N. If you want to find out what is the compound interest, so compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. So the formula of amount is P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus P. So in the overall, so you can write as compound interest is equal to directly P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus 1. So this will be the formula to calculate compound interest directly. So or else you can calculate as amount, then compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. If you have a rate for in successive years, so how you are supposed to take is example, if you have 5%, 6%, 7%. So here you have to take 1 plus 6% by 100, 1 plus 7 by 100, 1 plus 8 by 100. So if you have a rate for successive years, so this is the formula, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 by 100, 1 plus R2 by 100 and 1 plus R3 by 100. So if you have an interest which is compounded half yearly is nothing but 6 months twice. So yearly you have to pay for twice. So here example you have to do a simple thing, that is here you have to write as 2 into 100, that is n into 100. Once again here n into 2. So n you will be having some data, so into 2 you have to multiply. So if it is being compounded quarterly is 4 times in a year. So n into 4 and in denominator it will become 4 into 100. So these are the formulas what you have to remember to calculate the problems of compound interest. So now we shall look after the problems. Calculate the amount and the compound interest on rupees 7,500. So this 7,500 is the principal value. So 2 years, years is equal to n, or time is equal to 2 years, and 6% compounded annually. So rate of interest will be 6%. So write a formula, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n. In the place of P, substitute 7,500. In the place of R, 6 divided by 100 to the whole square. So then calculate 1 plus 6 by 100. So 6 by 100 will give you 0.6. 1 plus 0.06 will give you 1.06 the whole square. So first divide this 6 by 100, you will get 0.06 plus 1 will give you 1.06. So then you have to square 1.06. So 7,500 into 1.1236 will give you 8,427 rupees. So this is the amount value. So then you have to find out the compound interest. So the formula for compound interest is amount minus principal. So you have an amount value, that is 8,427, minus principal value is 7,500. So if you subtract, you will get an compound interest of 927. So second problem, once again in the same way. So here instead of calculating amount separately, here what they are doing is directly calculating the compound interest value. So you can use any of the methods. So here one small difference is, in here you have to just write minus 1. So 1000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power of 3 minus 1. So this cube is only for this bracket. So that is 1 plus 5 by 100. You will get 1.05. So here what you are supposed to do is 1000 into 1.05 cube minus 1. So first do this cube, that is thrice you have to multiply the same number. So then you will get some value. Minus 1 will give you 0.1576 into 1000. So this will give you 157.60625. So that is, here directly you are calculating the compound interest value. So this is one type of method where you can do, or else this is the method where first calculate amount, then compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. So use any of the formulas where you will get the answer in a correct order. Calculate compound interest on rupees 10,000. So this 10,000 is principal value for 2 years. 2 is nothing but 10 is equal to 2. Rate of 4%. R is equal to 4%. Payable half yearly. Half yearly is nothing but you have to pay twice. So formula A is equal to P plus. So for a normal formula you will write as R by 100. So if it is half yearly you should write 2 into 100. Here you should write n into 2 in the power. So whatever is there, substitute here in the place of 2 into 100. So you will write 2 into 100. In the place of n you will write the value what is been asked, that is 2. And once again half yearly. So 2 into 2 will become 4. So here it will be 10,000 into 1 plus. So here what they have done is 4 ones are 4. So here what they have done is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So this we have divided. So we have got 1 plus 2 by 100. So we have taken for the shortest value. So 1 plus 2 by 100 to the power of 4. Here we will get 1.02 when you divide and add. So 1.02 to the power of 4 into 10,000. So then it will be 10,000 into 1.08243. So once you write the formula and if you know what are all the values, next it is a mere multiplication and division. So you will get 10,200 and 824.3 rupees. Compound interest formula is amount minus principal. You know what is the amount value minus you know what is the principal value. So your compound interest is 824.3. So if you round it off, it will be 824 rupees. Next problem. Calculate the compound interest on 6,000 in 3 years compounded yearly if the rates for the successive years. So if the rate of interest is been given for successive years, that is 5%, 8% and 10%. So then you should go with this formula. So principal you have 6,000. This is R1, this is R2 and this is R3. So for R1 you will substitute 5, for R2 you will substitute 8 and for R3 you will substitute 10. So 10 by 100 is 0.01. So 1 plus 10 by 100 is 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1 will become 1.1. So here 8 by 100 will become 0.08 plus 1 will become 1.08. So 5 by 100 will become 0.05. 1 plus 0.05 will become 1.05. So if you multiply all the values, so then you will get the amount value. So then multiply, then subtract amount minus principal, you will get the compound interest value, that is 1,484.4 rupees. Next problem. What sum of the money will amount to 9,261? So here they are giving the amount value will amount to 9,261. So amount is 9,261. 3 years is nothing but n is equal to 3. So 5% is rate of interest. So you have to find out the principal value. So put the same formula, apply the same formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n. So amount value is 9,261. So principal you have to find out 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power of 3. So 1 plus 5 by 100 will become 1.05. 9261 is equal to P into 1.05 to the power of 3. So if the same number is being multiplied thrice, you will get 1.1576. P is equal to 9261. So then you have to calculate P. P is equal to 9261 divided by 1.1576. You will get the principal value. So your principal will be 8,000.17, that is 8,000 rupees. So every time the amount will be more when compared to principal. So that you should be knowing, because whenever you calculate compound interest, the formula says as amount minus principal. So whenever this amount value is more, then only you can calculate the compound interest. On what sum does the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years at 4% amounts to rupees 4? Let the sum of money be 100. So what they are telling is, if the total sum of the money is 100, so if the difference of simple interest and compound interest, if it is for 2 years, 2 years is nothing but t is equal to 2 years, so your principal will be 100 according to the assumption, and your rate of interest will be 4%. So what you will do is, you will go with the formula SI is equal to PTR by 100. Why? Because here you have to find out the difference between both simple interest and compound interest. So SI is equal to PTR by 100. You know the principal value, that is 100. You know the time value, that is 2. And rate of interest is 4 divided by 100. You will get the value as 8. And once again, to find the compound interest, that you can use the formula directly. So 100 into 1 plus, you know the R value as 4. 4 divided by 100, and N value is 2 minus 1. So your compound interest value will be 100 into 1.4 square minus 1. So if you do this square and if you subtract 1, you will get 0.0816. So 100 into 0.0816 will become 8.16. So this is the compound interest value. So you have the value of compound interest as 8.16 and simple interest value as 8. So now subtract simple interest, compound interest minus simple interest, that is 8.16 minus 8 will become 0.16. So if the difference is 0.16, for that the principal value is 100. So this is the assumption value what we have taken. In the same way, if the difference is been 4 according to the question what they have given here, so if it is been amounting to rupees 4, so you have to find out what is the principal. How you have to find out, sir? The cross multiplication, 4 into 100. So here this 100 into 4 divided by 0.16. So 4 into 100 divided by 0.16 will become 2500 rupees. So the principal value of 2500 will come when there is a difference of 4. So whenever you have a difference of 0.16, then the principal will be 100. Next problem. In what time will rupees 1200 amounts to rupees 1323 at 5% compound interest? So the principal value is 1200, amounts to 1323. So amount is 1323, rate of interest is 5%. So you have to find out what is the n value. So amount is equal to 1323. So principal will be 1200 into the value whatever is there, substitute. So here what we will do is, this will be divided here, 1323 divided by 1200 is equal to, so 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are 100. So here if you take LCM, it will become 21 by 20 to the power of n. So here if you bring to a shortest form, it will become 441 divided by 400, 21 divided by 20 to the power of n. So 441 is 21 square, 400 is 20 square. So here 21 by 20 to the power of n. So you have the both numerator and the denominator as equal. So you equate the powers. So that is n is equal to 2. So the powers is different. So you have the value 2 is equal to n, that is n is equal to 2 years. You have to find out the n, and you found out what is the value of n. So you equate what is the values. So when you are equating, then you can directly equate with the powers. So cancel these values. So your n value will be 2 years. Ramesh lends rupees 15,000 for 2 years. So principal is 15,000 and n is equal to 2 years at a certain rate of compound interest. If after 2 years, if it amounts to 16,224, this is your amount value, you should find out the rate of interest. So go with the formula is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 to the power of n. So substitute what's the a value and p value and what's the n value. You should find out what is the r. So 16 to 24 divided by 15,000, you divide, you will get 676 divided by 625 is equal to 1 plus r by 100 the square. So 676 and 625. So when it is brought to the shortest form, it will become 26 divided by 25 to the whole square is equal to 1 plus r by 100. So that is 26 square is 676. As we have square here, even we have taken this in the form of square to make it equal. 26 square is 676, 25 square is 625. So now square and square will get cancelled. So now you will be remaining with 1 by r, 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 26 by 25. So this one, now it is in LHS. Now we will take for RHS. R by 100 is equal to 26 by 25 minus 1. So take the LCM as 25. So it will become 25 ones at 25. 26 minus 25 divided by 25. So that is R by 100 is equal to 1 by 25. So now cross multiply. 25 R is equal to 100. R is equal to 100 by 25. So you will get 4% as rate of interest. So this is a you have to calculate when it is been asked for rate of interest. Next problem. A sum of money invested at compound interest amount to rupees 2916. So your amount value is 2916 at the end of 2 years. Time is equal to 2 years. And to rupees 3149.28. So here you have two cases. So case 1 is 2916 and 2 years. Your case 2 is 3149.28 and 3 years. You should find out the sum and the rate of interest. So first you will write whatever information is been given. So now here you don't know what is the sum of money. So you have to calculate what is the principal value. So A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n. So you have amount value and whatever is been given, you write the same and write as equation 1. And even for the case 2, whatever is been there, write the same thing and write as equation 2. So now you have the same the same type of cases in both 1 and 2. So divide 2 divided by 1. So the value is 3149.28 divided by 2916 is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 cube, and here it's square. So P and P you cancel here. So if you divide this value, you will get 1.08, and here you have 1 plus R by 100. So you have the same value. So if you are equating this, so I have taught you what is indices. So according to your indices, 3 and 2 you have whenever it is division, so we will subtract, that is 3 minus 2. So you will get 1. So 1 plus R by 100 to the power of 1 is nothing but 1 plus R by 100. So next, this one which is been there in RHS will go to LHS. 1.08 minus 1 will become R by 100. So now cross multiply, you will get 0.08 is equal to R by 100. So the rate of interest will be 8%. So that is R is equal to 100 into 0.08. So now substitute this R in any one of the case. So we are substituting in case 1. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole square. A is equal to 2916. P into 1 plus 8 by 100 to the whole square. So 2916 is equal to P into 1.08 the whole square. So multiply and divide here. 2916 divided by 1.1664 is equal to principal. So your principal value will be 2500 rupees. So if you do the same thing for case 3, case 2, so once again you will get the same. So solve in any one of the cases, and even rate of interest is 8%. A certain sum of money double itself in 12.5 years. So time is equal to 12.5, or else you can also write as 25 by 2. Why? Because 12 2s are 24 plus 1 will become 25 divided by 2 at a certain rate of percent on simple interest. How long will it take to double itself at the same rate of compound interest? They are asking. So very simple. So once again here you have two cases. So the first case, what it says is you don't know what is the sum of money. So here we shall consider it as P is equal to 100. So if P is equal to 100, so what they are telling, a sum of money double itself. So the sum of money is nothing but principal, that is 100 rupees. So if it is getting double, amount value will become 200. Always amount value should be more when compared to principal. Then time is 25 by 2 or 12.5, however you want you can take. So R you have to find out. So first, simple interest is equal to amount minus principal. So what it will be, 200 minus 100 will become 100. So formula is simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. So here we have to calculate rate of interest. So that is why what we have done is we have cross multiplied SI into 100 divided by P into T, or else you can directly multiply and calculate, or else you can write in this way. R is equal to your simple interest is 100, then then simple interest into 100 will become 100, then here P is 100, that is principal, time will be 25 by 2. So in denominator you are not supposed to write 2, so that is why we have written in numerator as 2, so it will become 25 by 2. So if you are taking 12.5, you will write as 100 into 12.5, so however you want you can write. So it will become 8%. So in case 2, what they are asking, sir, how long it will take to double itself at the same rate of compound interest. So till now you calculated for simple interest. For compound interest, how it will be? So once again your principal will be 100, amount will be 200, and you have got one information, that is rate of interest, that is 8%. Now calculate what is the time. So substitute what and all information is been given. So here in from this step it will be 200 divided by 100 is equal to 1.08 to the power of n. So 100 ones are 100 and 100 twos are 200. So 2 is equal to 1.08 to the power of n. So if you are getting these type of situations where your power is n, so you have to take logarithm on both the sides. So in my next module I will teach on logarithms. So till then you just understand how it will come. So if you take log on both the sides, it will become log 2 is equal to, so this n, this is a property of logarithm. So whatever is there in power will come here. So n into log into 1.08. So you have to calculate log into 1.08. So here you have n, this power will always come here, n into log 1.08. So the log 2 value is 0.3010. So in my next module I will teach you how you have to look through the log tables. So as of now you just make sure you have this information, that is log 2 value is 0.3010 and n into log 1.08 value is 0.033. So what you will do is n is equal to 0.03010 divided by 0.033. So this divided by this, so this will become 0.03 n is equal to 0.3010. So n is equal to 0.3010 divided by 0.033. So your n will be 9.1. So whenever you have 9.1, 9.2 till 9.4, so you can round it off for 9 years. So if it is 9.5, so you can write a note and you can write as time is equal to 10 years. So this is how you have to calculate. But when it comes for logarithms, in my next module I will make sure I will teach you according to the tables how you have to look for log. So the whole compound interest, this is how you have to calculate when you have this type of sum, that is simple interest and compound interest. So these are the different type of problems what you can look for your examinations, and whenever it comes for compound interest, so have a look, it is an interest on interest. And if you want to use the compound interest formula directly, you can use the formula, just -1 you have to use. No sir, if you are not interested, go with the formula of amount. Then simple interest is equal to amount, compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. So this is how you can calculate the compound interest. So whenever there is a successive years, you will be having different rate of interest. When you have half yearly, you should use 2 in the denominator and the power. When you have quarterly year, you should use 4 in the denominator and the powers. So these are the important things what you have to remember in this overall module of commercial arithmetic in compound interest chapter. Happy learning, good luck, thank you.